Hello people of the internet. Well, what is the phrase? You can't make an omelette until you break some eggs. Well, I've been breaking eggs today. I can't even get in the door. Oh, hold on. What is this? What is this? Oh yeah, seem to have a shelf freed up. There's another one down there. But, yeah. So, what I'm trying to do is make this more useful for me, because previously this bit down here was just like a dumping ground. It still is really. There's sewing stuff in there, there is work stuff in there, there is nothing in there now because I've emptied it. But there was file effect stuff and there was rubber stamps in that one, and I've moved all the rubber stamps into this off-site storage container as I'm calling it. Oh, interestingly enough, I've always, I'm going to spin and try not to make you sick, recycled probably 2 years worth of my paperwork down there. Oh, I've got a bookcase there as well now. That's beside the point. Yeah, so I've recycled. I have basically got my work stuff down to this bit here. This is going to disappear. There's one more stamps. They're all going to disappear. I've freed up that box, but I'm going to put file effect stuff in that box, tuck it in the corner. I've let 3 file effects go. I'm left with 2 up now. That one's empty. I'm going to move that one of work stuff. By work stuff, it's notepads. I've shown you this before. A hard disk thing for reading hard disks, and printer paper and labels, crap like that really. So I'm going to move that one down to the bottom because it's less used. Then I'm going to use that one as a empty one where I'm going to put, you know when you buy alcohol markers, try to move slowly, you get them, this is empty, this thing. I'm going to put alcohol markers overspill and cases in here, so that will be all that done. Then I'm going to move my childhood toy display up one. That stuff is all just been dumped up there temporarily. This is some videos that I need to convert for came from my father-in-law's, like my husband as a baby and stuff like that. These are my Faber-Castell pens, so these need to come down anyway. And they're just some photos, their photos and their photos, which need to go over in the scrapbooking photo area anyway, so I'm not quite sure why they're there, to be honest. So they'll go up. This square will then all become, that's a lot of space, isn't it? I don't need that much space. She says, don't need that much space. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pencils, I don't know yet, but anyway. Look, I'm just making this, but I'm not spreading out further than this and this. That will still be storage. This will be colouring. That's existed as is. I've also sorted out loads of other bits and pieces today. It's my 1970s shelf, as I call it. So these are all bits and pieces. There's a Kermit and some clangers, and remember them things from the 1970s. And there's 1970s Murano clown, and all my old Bunty annuals, and then it just goes down to my camera equipment and art books and then scrapbooking books. But what I've done is the Bunty annual used to be down here, so I've just put 1970s section, camera section, and then art and scrapbooking. This remains the same. There's still some tidying up to do. And what else? That's about it really. All my psychology books have been sorted out. All my, what's them things called? Productivity books. And then all books that I have. There's 2 of them that I'm reading at the moment that are on the go that I've started and not finished. And then all books that I I have not read. Not allowed to buy any more books until that shelf is empty. I'm not doing much reading at the moment because when I get spare time I'm colouring nowadays. Also put my stereo there. My stereo never used to be plugged in, and a few of my CDs. So it is a bomb site, but I am breaking eggs. That stuff over there, by the way, is all photo boxes. Apart from that, that's a pencil box. See, in the wrong place. I was looking on IKEA going, should I buy another shelf and squeeze it in over here? But I'm not doing that. Got to let things go. If it don't fit in, it's got to go. So this is all scrapbooking stuff, photos, empty bloody notebooks, because I was addicted to. I'm addicted. Whenever I get into a hobby, I'm addicted to it. Scrapbooking layouts that need to go in an album. My computer. Don't look at my desktop, there's a lot on it. Anyway, so yeah, and I've got to get this all back together pretty soon so that I can log into work tomorrow. Alright, well I'll keep you updated, see you where I get, but yeah, I'm breaking eggs to make an omelette. Hopefully it'll be a bloody nice omelette. Okay, so I've got my file effect stuff that I'm keeping all down there. So there's 2 of them green boxes, one of them I've emptied out. There's actually 4 file effects I'm keeping, and behind that is a grey box that's got archive file effects pages and a box of stickers. That one is now the one with all the work stuff in it, and this one is empty, and this one is going to have the probably spare pencil cases that I have knocking around in it, and the oh hoo hoo covers and spare alcohol marker stuff. Them 2 boxes are empty, and that's empty. Just got to move that up to there, relocate those, and then this will be colouring book central. Now what's likely to happen, I don't know, I might put those down there. I might put pencil cases there because I'm probably going to have paint and paint pens in those. I don't know, I'd like another one of those, but they're all populated at the moment and I can't find them at Hobbycraft. So yes, let us move on. I was going to put those things, because I do have a spare empty thing, I was going to put that stuff in one of those, but you can't get as much in one of those as you can on the shelf, because you can pack the pack the shelf tight. But anyway, I have moved on. Whew. Look at people are smiling at us. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, for you people who don't like dolls, feast your eyes. Okay, so these are them rubbishy bell whatever ones that I reviewed in a video, and I wanted to return them. They told me to keep them, and I said no, I don't want them. I'm actually going to give those to my mum and my brother at Christmas, so they're in there. There's me backup pack of lips. There's me artifies, so they're all in there. This is my empty I'm going to put that in on top. Hold on. So there isn't much more space in there now. Oops, I've got a little pack of oh-hoo-hoos. Where are they? Ah, and I've got my old pro markers as well. Right, so hold on. There, right. I bought these. These are oh-hoo-hoo brush markers, small set, which I'm probably going to sell actually, because I don't like the smell of them, but tuck them in there. And then I've got these, sorry for the spinning, my really old pro markers, and I have tested them all and they all work okay. I'm going to put them at the top. Okay, so that's full, so still no place to put the colouring books, not colouring books, pencil cases that I have just knocking around, which is 2 Arteza ones. Arteza sent me that one for nothing. A 160, one of them ones that I like. I did have 120 pencils in it, but it was too big and I decided to keep it in case I ever get a set of pro markers, what's the word I'm looking for? Prismacolors. And a really old that I've had forever, Kipling 100 pens. And then that's a case that my husband bought me for Christmas that I haven't found a use for yet. And then these are just random pouches and an old pencil case and another old pencil case. So I want them to fit in there as well. Well, I suppose when my mum and my brothers, the ones that I give to my mum at Christmas come out, there'll be space, and if I move those there'll be space. So yeah, so that is now work stuff, file effects, sewing stuff is still in there. Do need to sort that out a little bit actually, but not today. And that's now alcohol markers. Right, papers are still to move up, then pens will move down. Let's crack on. Oh, my knees have stopped working up and down on this little stool thing. So look now, colouring section, all this and all this. So this was the colouring section. I've now extended that. Alcohol markers, I guess that's colouring as well, isn't it? Sewing stuff and jewellery making. And then Pippa's all the way up there now, hopefully still out the sun. I think even if the curtain's wide open, yeah, I have to try and keep them out the sun so they don't I mean, Pippa, right, 50 years old she is, she's doing well for her age. I want to know where she goes. Any of you old ladies who watch me, rather than young people, if you remember Pippa, let me know in the comments. Right, so they're two empty ones. They're my Faber-Castell brush. Oh, I can't, I'm too knackered. You know, these things. These things. These brush markers. And these are the big brush markers. I have had these for years and they still work really nice. Actually, one of them's run out and I've replaced it. One pen, that's not too bad. So I put them on there because they may live there, or the books may go up there and they'll live there. Don't know yet because I've still got to find homes for yeah, I've managed to put all my pencil cases in there, the stamps are in there, and I've moved this desk along a little bit, just so that I've got a bit more space there really. Hopefully it's not going to be here much longer. Who knows. Right, so now I've got, look, there's books to go away, there is still shizzle to do. And what's the time? 20 to 4 on my day off. What is it like? I'm getting exhausted now. I've decided that I am going to put pencils there because I can fit 4 of these. Pencils currently live on my trolley here, but they're not all in here yet. My square brute Funas and my pastelos haven't been put in a case yet, and I've got a case, so they won't all fit on the trolley. So there's already pencils in here anyway, my fancy pencils, so I'm going to put my lesser used pencils there and just keep the ones on the trolley that I use. So the trolley will have my gel pens, my alcohol markers and the pencils that I use the most. Then at the moment they're still the same. I've just moved up there the watercolour books, and I'm going to have paint pens and watercolour palettes in there. That's expansion space really for colouring books. But now I've got this shelf here, I've got these are my Christmas colouring books, and I'm thinking this will be my primary shelf, i.e. the stuff that I'm colouring now, my current stuff I like colouring. Now I've got some books where I've got duplicates of, and then I've got, so effectively this at the moment is stuff I'm colouring, stuff that I'm going to grow into colouring. This is my size 1, this is my size 2. But I think what I'm going to do is make this size 1, this size 2, and then this overspill and specialist books. So the ones where I want to use watercolour in it, or I've bought a duplicate one. Now that should free up, so that'll be pencils, books, watercolour books. Tired. I've still got to do all this. I've got space now. I've moved my desk, right? Look at this. Look at the excitement of this. My trolley now fits. Now that's, I mean, that'll be even more annoying when I'm working, sitting there working. Art trolley, but it also fits in front there, so there's space to, just by moving that up. I mean, to be honest, I hate furniture touching like that, but this is a temporary situation while we've been working home for the pandemic. It was never here, this table. This was space, the final frontier. And I had it in the middle of this space, and now I've squashed it up, but it makes more sense. But yeah, I'll have to give you a 180-degree spin of this when it's all finished, and it'll be like art, colouring, scrapbooking, stuff. Right, I'm going to go and get a drink and a peach to galvanise me and get the rest of it done. So that, what did I say? 1, 2, stuff, lesser used stuff. Because when I'm sitting here, almost, you know, that's where you sit. Not in the tree. Don't look at the tree. You sit here. And this comes forward. You've seen a gimbally arm thing before. I can just about, if I scoot over on the chair, reach these ones. So these are the ones that I want to colour. Bet you're bored of looking at that. I am. So, well, yeah. There's me going, ooh, 4 cubes. I'll never fill up 4 cubes. Well, I haven't put all my books on there yet. And so it doesn't look like, at the moment that's watercolour books. I think I've already said that. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to have the watercolour paints there. So if I put the watercolour boxes away for the time being. I don't have them there. Okay, I've still got my trolley, yeah, that isn't full. So maybe my watercolours will live on that anyway. I am knackered. I started this at 7:30 this morning. Started it by putting up that bookcase and shredding all my work stuff. And then, yeah, it's off. No, it's not 5:30 yet. It's 5 o'clock yet. 5 o'clock now. God, I can't talk. I am really tired. I've no idea what I videoed today. Just this bookcase, I think. Just keep looking at this bookcase is what I videoed all day today. Right. I had my peach, by the way. It was very nice. Might get there. My husband's told me to stop. He said, you'll get too knackered. I can't barely move. I've done 7,500 steps just walking around this room. So, that is a lot. I did it. I did it. Basically, now, this is my, what was I calling it earlier? Series 1, Step 1, the ones I'm colouring at the moment. This is Step 2, nothing's been coloured in here, which was where I will migrate to. This is Christmas, art books, and an overspill of mandalas. This are all the books with watercolour paper in it, and my watercolour stuff and paint stuff will live in these boxes. And I wanted to put pencils there, and basically what was happening, I didn't have enough space. So what I've done is put the duplicate books, the ones where I've got 2 of them for various reasons, in there, and I can still put 4 pencil cases in front of them like that, because obviously I'm not going to reach for duplicate books that often. It's like them old Secret Garden ones, and my duplicate Fairies in Dreamland that I bought the other day, and there's another one that I bought anyway. And there is a bit of space, which is handy because I've got a haul coming up. Yeah, I can't spread out. Ooh, there's a moth flying around. Oh god, it must be getting to that time of night. Can't spread out anymore. This is it. So what are them things in there? So long ago, I've forgotten. Oh yeah, alcohol markers, pencils, spare books, watercolour books. That's going to be it for today. I've just got to get my computer back ready to go to work tomorrow. Right, that's it. I might finish if I get a chance to finish. Why does it say 1/3 on that thing there? I've no idea what that means. I'm not even zoomed in. If this has come out weird, I'm really sorry, because it's saying +1/3 at the bottom. I've no idea what that means. Right, thanks very much for watching. If you have bothered watching this and looking at my shelf for 50,000 times. But yeah, I might not quite finish yet and do a final spin once everything's put away and I've hoovered, which I really need to do. Okay, Speak to you later. Bye. I'm so close to finishing it. And I was going to stand around and zoom. How do I zoom? That's in. That's out. But anyway, not quite finished it. But it's 6:30 and I've got to go down for dinner. But art books, camera stuff, memory stuff, art cupboard, all art books, work computer, art trolley, alcohol markers, pencils, still needs a bit of sorting out, but the books are all on there, and there's space, and there's space, and there's space. Not much space though, but there is a bit of space. And then still got to sort out my desk. But husband's cooking dinner because he has heard me in here all day. And yeah, it does feel like things are better, but it just at the moment is a little bit madly crowded. Oh, and I've still got a bloody box outside. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Like I say, look, you come into this room. Let's come at the door, right? Let's go out the door. Looks alright from out there, well. So look, come in, my computer, scrapbooking cupboard with all scrapbooking paper. It's all my photos that I've still got scrapbooking boxes down there. The desk that I craft at, all my colouring stuff, my work computer, my art stuff, my art cupboard. So before that, this used to be the art area and the scrapbooking area. And then my computer is over here, and it was very spacious. But I just sit in the middle and spin round and, you know, go from work to craft to my computer to art to work. Yeah, right, I'm going down to get dinner. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Look at the landing out there where I've been chucking stuff out. Oh, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. I'll leave you on a beautiful shot of the cupboard.